Alright, YouTube, this is what I want to have to do with a quick video. So, I think you see on the screen, you have that right there. So, yesterday, I was in the studio with one of my artists, and you were talking about music and stuff, and you were talking about games, what to pick up PlayStation stuff. Like, he's a PlayStation guy, he got PlayStation stuff. So, he was talking about the Pro, this PlayStation Pro controller and the PlayStation 5 controller and stuff like that, whatever. So the studio, of course, is in my house. I have my own studio in my house. But the funny thing about it that I have to say, which was funny, is he said, "Oh man, you got the new Switch. Okay, how you think about the game?" I said, "I'm good and everything." Again, my point is always, you don't have to buy a Switch. You don't care about a Switch. I don't need to buy a Switch. He's like, "Yeah." He said, "You know what? I did play Zelda games. I might get back into it, but I didn't know." He said, and so I told him, yeah, he saw my PlayStation 5. He said, "What do you think about the controller?" I said, "It's good." Long story short, I said, "Yeah." I said, "Look, here's one controller. I said, pick this up. Tell me your honest opinion about the controller." He picked it up. He's like, "Okay, I like the grip. It feels nice. Like a little, they don't feel like it's hard plastic." And I also gave him the Switch One Pro controller so you could compare. He's like, "Okay." He said, "Yeah, I like the Dual Sense more better than the Switch Pro controller." He said, "All right." I said, "That's cool." Then he picked up the Switch Pro controller, and like I said, he made it feel. He said, "Oh, this is like what? This is like a rubber. It's plastic. Blah blah blah." I'm like, "Yeah, it's good." Then when he moved the sticks, he's like, "Whoa, wait a minute. Are you serious?" He said, "Not even my DualSense Pro is moved that smooth. I'm using Nintendo's live video, but I'm just doing a talkover. But not even he said, this is smooth. What magic did they put into this stick?" I said, "That's what it is." And he said, "Oh man, it's quiet. It's not clicky. Unlike Wolf D, who wants to make buttons clicky. Like, I don't want noise. I like nice and quiet." So shout out to my boy Chris Don. Like I said, he's a PlayStation person, and even he says, "Man, I hope PlayStation do something like this," because he said them sticks, like you see right there. Then he said, "Man, this thing feel like it's on butter. It's smooth." And he was envious, and he's thinking, he's saying, maybe later this year he'll get a Switch 2, you know, Switch to and play. He said he want to play some games, but he's a PlayStation fan. He loved PlayStation. He got the PlayStation 5, and and like I said, even him was surprised by how smooth them sticks is, and that's what I'm gonna say right here. I don't tell people to buy a Switch 2. I don't tell people to buy a PlayStation or anything. But if you buy a Switch 2 and you want to play on screen, the Switch 2 Pro controller is a pickup. All right, you won't regret it. With that said, I'm gonna leave that quick video to you guys. Catch y'all next time. Remember, there's no perfect games out. There's perfect use, not perfect to me. What's perfect to me is not perfect to you. Simply enjoy games on all consoles, including PC.